Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video we're going to go over the tier list update for the release of Princess of the Heart and Irregular Urek Mazino. There are not going to be a lot of other changes, just a couple, for two main reasons. The first one is that I think overall the current tier list is pretty accurate. I might be moving down some units, maybe I could, but here it comes the second reason as to why I haven't done that. And that's because in the update for June 18, they're going to revamp ignition weapons. So I'm expecting drastic changes to happen after that update, and we'll see exactly how many units will move down, how many will move up, stuff like that. But I'm not too optimistic about that update, if I'm being honest. I don't think they can really make the other sets as relevant as Barry. I don't know. We'll see. But I have kind of a feeling that this change is going to impact the enemies in hard mode or benefit the enemies in hard mode way more than it benefits us. Because if we remember, the units in hard mode can use ignition weapons, so they have the 4-piece effect. And if they make them too strong for them, but kind of the same or irrelevant for us, that's going to be a straight up making hard mode more difficult. That's it. So I don't know, not too optimistic. Hopefully they prove me wrong and they can actually do some decent upgrades to the old sets. But I don't know, because I don't think they really understand how their game is working. So I'm kind of scared. But we'll see. And yeah, okay, so that being said, I think we can quickly comment on the two new units. We're going to start with Irregular Urek Mazino. I gave this guy an S rank for the below 350 deficit. The reason for this and why I gave him a higher ranking than the base version is that he has more to bring to the table. So he brings also the energy decrease that I think is extremely valuable. And for that reason alone, he's in S tier, I think, compared to the other guy. Because, okay, both of them can decrease swiftness, even though it's not really a huge amount. And both of them can remove buffs. But the fact that the new one can also decrease energy is super massive. In terms of survivability, neither of them will have any issues below 350. You just invest in HP and defense subnodes, and it will do fine. They will never die. So that's okay. But in terms of utility, I think the new one is a lot better. So I think it deserves this ranking. For the above 350, I gave him an A plus arrow up. And yeah, that's mainly because his durability is going to be impacted quite a lot by the increase in deficit. So I wanted to highlight the fact that he's going to lose out in some value. So that's all I wanted to say here. Nothing major. You already saw probably my character review, so there is nothing much to add. For Princess of the Heart, I gave her an S plus arrow up for both the below 350 and above 350. Mainly because her damage is insane. She can counter any, not necessarily counter, but she can beat any unit in the game at the moment, as far as I tried her. So that's insane value. Like, she can counter Revolution Bomb. She can kill Shia Shia, definitely in normal adventure, but she can also kill Shia Shia in hard mode, at least for me. She killed a Shia Shia 340 deficit in hard mode, which is quite high, I would say, and not many DPS units can do it. So I value that a lot. I could have given her Irregular just for that, but the fact that she at times needs a lot of other supports that are highly contested, I don't really like that part. So for that reason alone, she's in this tier. But keep in mind, if Sharon comes out and she's actually a great supporting unit for her, then she's moving up. I believe she's gonna move up because her damage is really insane, guys. It's really insane. And survivability is out of this world. Like, she's a lot sturdier, or well, she cannot die once she reaches 10 stacks on the passive. You will need a bit of swiftness, but we're talking about like 100 plus, and you will need max cooldown reduction in the subnodes. But if you have those two requirements, she will never die once she has 10 stacks of the passive, which is really insane, guys. I really, really like that. And yeah, what else can we say? I definitely see irregular potential in this unit, but not right now, I believe. I mean, she probably messes up teams more than she helps like the overall account, because you're going to need to protect her, and that will mess up the remaining 4 teams that you might have to run. So I don't like that about her. That's all there is to it. Otherwise, again, she'd be higher from my point of view. But let me know in the comments how you feel about that. Then we have a change I made to the below 350 deficit. We have Eden getting an arrow down for below 350 and keeping the standard irregular for above 350. I wanted to highlight the fact that this guy will not perform well a lower deficit. I mean, if your deficit is just 100, then there are way better options than Eden in general. Because Eden deals damage based on enemy max HP, if your attack scaling units can one-tap the enemies, this guy will never one-tap them. So that's a bit annoying in the early stages. Obviously, higher deficits will mean that your attack scaling DPS units will start to fall off, but this guy will actually start dealing insane amounts of damage because the enemies have a lot more HP and a lot more defense, and it doesn't give a shit about either of them. So that's insane value. And I wanted to highlight the fact that it gets better the higher you push, and so I gave him this arrow down. But it's not like he's been nerfed. It's the exact same add-on. I just wanted to show in the tier list that this guy actually improves the higher the deficit you're pushing. That's all. A very simple visual change, but there is no other meaning behind it. It's not like add-on is now weaker than other units. No, it's still the same add-on. It's just I wanted to highlight that change. Then the second and last change that I made is I removed the arrow up from Elite Spy Shia Shia for both the below 350 and above 350. The main reason for that is I think this unit is a great support, but cannot really compare to Garam and Evan. So I decided to, again, downgrade her a little bit just to show this difference. And yeah, I think that other than those 5 supports, she's definitely the 6th one that we have. And she's definitely good. She's going to improve the damage of your attack scaling DPS units by a ton. But it's not like she's bringing a lot more to the table. She's bringing very basic stuff. So I didn't like her kit overall. I think she was meant to be just an annoying enemy, but not for us. So for that reason, I removed the arrow up. I don't value her that much. I don't really use her that often. I mainly use her with Gustang to help deal with some annoying Ureks and stuff like that. But again, nothing really that great. I don't think she's worth going for before the other 5 supports are done. And yeah, I just wanted to highlight that. But yeah, other than these changes, the tier list is exactly the same as before. So let me know in the comments how you feel about this, if I should be making any other changes or not, or if you disagree or agree with the changes. Again, let me know in the comments. And I will see you guys in the next videos. Hopefully we're going to get information on the like Alphine's kit tomorrow. We should probably. And yeah, then we'll see. So thanks so much for watching again. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.